I'm going to do an official What is Throwin A Fit Street interviews, but this is the story behind it. So a couple years ago, I had a work trip to New York for a client, and I was going to do street interview content. And when I was done that day working with the client, I saw across the street Bilal of No Bias. He had his whole table set up, his clothing racks, everything. And I'm like, well, let me interview him. And at the time, I didn't have any intention of making it Throwin A Fit Street interviews. I just wanted to grab some content. I'm in New York. This is dope. Let me grab the content, right? It wasn't until last year that a light bulb went off in my head. And I'm like, let me just call this Throwin A Fit Street interview. Because I was still trying to figure out what to do with the content. Like, I didn't want to just put it out there and it's like, okay, you doing interviews now? Like, well, not now, but you're doing interviews again. And so I wanted to have some intention behind it. And so that's where Throwin A Fit Street interviews came from, because I'm like, oh, I can make this into a series. So from there, I figured, let me just keep them in the street. Like, y'all pull up, I have a clothing rack, or you bring your own clothing rack, and we're going to do the interviews in the street with your clothes. And that's how Throwin A Fit Street interviews came about. And now I am 7 episodes in, working on episodes 8 and 9. So stay tuned for that. But catch up to episodes 1 through 7. I have stylists, designers, even artists that put their artistry on clothing. So everything relates back to clothes at the end of the day, right? But my goal is to interview more stylists and designers and just clothing brands to tell their story behind the seams.